The Fiat brand has come a long way since its American relaunch just over 2 years ago, when it had only 30 studios or dealerships across the country. Today, there are more than 200 selling different versions of its famous 500, bringing in a variety of new customers. And now, as it moves to expand the brand past the 500, Fiat is doing so with the car's big brother called the 500L.
This is a game changer for us. As I mentioned earlier, today's car, over 80% of the consumers are coming from outside of the Chrysler Group, which is great. But the stat that we get excited about is what cars are being traded in and being disposed of, and 83% come from the C segment and above. So that's with the microcar. Now you have, a B segment that's got best-in-class interior volume, front and head shoulder room, best-in-class standard horsepower and torque, and rear cargo space. So who knows how far we can cast that net.
Fiat calls its car an emotional purchase bought by a majority of men who happen to be married. That seems to be the perfect built-in audience for this new, larger and longer Fiat.
You look at the lineup itself, you look at the Pop, Easy, Trekking, and Lounge. The Trekking model was actually designed for the NAFTA market, the North American market. So we feel like that will be a very significant seller here. And then from a pricing position, we think the Easy will also be there at $20,995. So between the Easy and the Trekking model, we should cover the majority of the volume for the 500L. And then for those customers that want everything, we have the Lounge model at $24,995 that gives almost all the optional features on the lower models as standard content.
And we think what we're bringing is a unique combination that's got the right powertrain. Base is 160 horsepower powertrain. That's in some cases 40 horsepower more than the other base offerings from the competition. We combine that with a great chassis that's been set up specifically for this market. We've put the frequency sensitive dampers on all four corners of the car. We've got class leading interior volume, more utility than everybody else in the segment has. So in this very efficient footprint, on the outside of the car, it's not a large car, but on the inside, it's very efficient. It has space in the car, feels great, and we deliver all that utility without penalizing the customer.
And those customers can get their first look at the 500L right now. The car, which is built in Serbia, is arriving in Fiat studios across the country. In Baltimore, Maryland, I'm Sean McElroy for Autoline Daily.